Hey guys, third time's a try, third time's a charm for the third day of Art Sound Off and the third day of November. This is my third artist vlog within November, trying to do one every day as part of the Art Sound Off challenge that was spearheaded by Rob Steinziger and Jersey Droid. You know what? Joseph fussed at me for my pronunciation on that last night. I've just gotten so used to saying it wrong that now I can't remember how to say it right. I'm so sorry. Much apologies. But to find out more information about that, head on over to my description below for links to the official announcement. It is a month-long art journaling thing. So today's topic is still art. It's the art of making money or not making money, however your enterprises are going. And we're going to be talking a lot about Patreon today because Patreon is on my mind. So I launched my Patreon in February, and at the time I launched it, I totally thought nobody was going to back. And the reason for that is on the blog, which is notasuta.blogspot.com, I get pretty much zero positive engagement. People will email me a very specific question and I'll respond to their email and then I'll never hear from them again. Not even like a thanks, hey, that worked, or a that didn't work, you got anything else? A lot of my older posts, the marker showdown posts, that's what people come to the blog for, which is kind of unfortunate because they're old and I've changed my reviewing style and I've learned a lot since then, and I have no intention of updating the old posts. They're written and I need to move on because I have a schedule to keep, but I get a lot of ugly comments on those posts, so I've just kind of quit checking the comments, usually from crafters who think I'm an idiot. Yes, an MFA, I'm an idiot, you're right. I just totally thought, the blog is and was a lot of work. It used to update every other day. Now it updates once every 3 days, which is a more sustainable schedule, but some of those posts are dense. Some of those posts take like 2 weeks to write, a lot of research, a lot of testing, and then I'm waiting on videos that go with them to get edited. They are dense, and I really needed help. I've spent a lot of money over the years purchasing supplies to review because people requested a certain thing or they wanted to know a certain thing, or it seemed like a new and interesting product, and I made that investment because I thought it would help increase the popularity of the blog, help me build a positive reputation, and I just thought people would enjoy it. And it just got to be way too expensive, time-wise and money-wise. So then I introduced the YouTube channel because it seems where a lot of people are. People are more interested in art tutorials over there. Over here, there's more engagement. It just seemed like the natural choice. And instead of just migrating from the blog, which I'd been writing for 6 years at that point, 7 years this year, I just added a whole other thing. And the YouTube updates twice a week when possible. I have this enormous backlog, but my editor has been sick for 3 weeks straight with stomach troubles. So it's sort of out of both of our hands. We're just doing the best we can. And I hope these art sound-offs are sort of sating your need for art content. I apologize, it's not more. Some of my videos require a lot of editing. There's like really good stuff that was recorded in February where I'm like painting the cover to chapter 6, and we're still, it's like half edited, but it's like a 4-hour long video with time lapse because painting comics takes a really long time. And it's like, okay, well, what do we do with this? And right. So we have this backlog of like, frankly, amazing content. But unfortunately, this year, the Art Snacks versus Sketchbox took priority. And I mentioned this before. So we have a lot of stuff that we just haven't been able to get to. So, adding a YouTube channel, as much as I enjoy you guys, and I really do enjoy the engagement I get, because I get much better engagement here than I get on the blog, it is additional work. So in February, I decided to take the plunge and launch a Patreon, and I figured just there wouldn't be a whole lot of people interested in it because they've gotten so used to getting things for free from me. Why? My mom is a really big fan of saying, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? And I think that's insulting to say that about women, but it might be true about art educational content. And it's done okay. It's done better than I thought it would. We were at 90 for 3 months, which was great. And now we're down again. And I had been planning on sort of revamping the Patreon, revamping my rewards, all that stuff in 2017. So if you have a moment, I created a backer, potential backer, former backer, not interested in being a backer survey that I would really appreciate if you took a moment to fill out, especially if you enjoy this channel. There's no pressure. I'm just trying to understand what you guys want and how to encourage more support, especially financial support, because like I said, this does get expensive. So you can find the link to that in the comments below, in the description below, and there's definitely room for you to add your own comments. So please do not comment on this video with Patreon stuff. Please do that in that survey. That way I can keep everything together, and when I'm deciding on major changes, I can just refer to that document. So that was pretty much Patreon, and that isn't the only way that I make money. I've actually discussed this in the Comics Hustler post on the blog, and you can find that right here. But I'll just go ahead and sum it up for you guys. I have a multitude of ways that I try to make money. I have an online shop at nattasoup.com/products, where I sell a lot of my original art, a lot of the stuff I sell at cons, my comics. That is a great way for you to support me, but it is not necessarily a financially viable way for me to make money because it just doesn't get enough sales. It is a standalone site. If it had been an Etsy or a site connected to a search engine, that might be better, but I had someone make it for me, so, my say is kind of limited regarding that. I also have a Gumroad for digital assets, so you can get coloring sheets, coloring packs. You can get... Sorry, my eyes are exhausted because to film this, I'm like staring directly into a light. It's rough. You can get digital mini comics. You can get digital copies of 7-inch Kara Volume 1. You can find a lot of my work in a digital format on Gumroad, and I do see a little bit of money from those sales. But I would like for that to be more popular as well. I also do conventions, and I make pretty good money doing conventions, but it's not steady work. It's exhausting work. I'm often left with a lot of stock that, I can't move until the next convention because it's not moving in my online shop. I also take commissions, which when I'm slammed like I am right now, November's a busy month for me. I really don't want to take commissions even if I need the money. So, let's see. Oh yes, there's YouTube ads, which you guys, by watching 30 seconds of an ad on every video, and my vlogs do not have ads, but by watching at least 30 seconds, if not the whole ad of every video, the creators whose work you enjoy do get paid. Or you can purchase a subscription to YouTube Red. It means you don't have to watch any ads at all, and they still see some money from that. So that is a great free way to help support artists whose work you care about, to show them that you do appreciate their content and that you don't just take them for granted. Please just give them 30 seconds of your time. Go make a sandwich, go use the bathroom. It really doesn't matter. You don't actually have to be there watching it. YouTube doesn't know, but just let the ad run and you're helping artists whose work you care about. And I talk about this all the time, and I'm always surprised that people just don't know this. So I'm just going to keep spreading the word until it's common knowledge, right? And until everybody's doing that. I have a subscription to YouTube Red, and when I'm not signed in, I watch ads because I benefit from ad money. I'm not going to deny someone else ad money. Even if I don't like their content, I'm still going to sit through the ad because I was going to sit through their video. I know that's really lectury, I'm sorry. But it is a fact of my art money-making life that I see some money from ads. I also see some money from AdSense on the blog, but that requires clicking the ad and turning off your ad blocker. And even though you're not going to get a virus from my blog, it is a Google blog. There are a lot of people who are afraid that any ads will give them a virus. And rather than trying to combat that belief as well, I'm just going to focus on 30 seconds of YouTube ads, please, and see how that goes. So I do see some money from that. And I also use Google affiliate links, which allow me to see some money for the products that I recommend, but it's really not a lot. So if you guys want to talk financials, I'm a very little channel. I'm still trying to grow. I just hit 2.5K subscribers like 3 weeks ago, right? Very, very few subscribers in the scheme of YouTube. I am aware of that. You don't need to tell me that. But I have written the blog for 7 years now. I get about 2K hits a day, which isn't a lot, but it's something. And it is a very niche market. It's art supply reviews and tutorials, which, like I said, is a niche market. Not a lot of people are consistently serving that market. So, you know, there is value to that. Shoot, I was going somewhere with that. Okay, so for YouTube, I get about $20 to $30 a month from YouTube ads. If I can get those Art Snacks versus Sketchbox videos out quicker, I can see a little bit more money. But again, that relies on my editor, and if he's sick, that money just isn't going to be there. I see about $5 a month from Google AdSense on the blog. I see about maybe it's $9 to $15 in Google affiliates. So if I've ever recommended a product to you, please, 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 please use my affiliate link if you're going to buy it. Heck, please, please, please use mine or any other artist who you admire or enjoy. Use their affiliate link when you're shopping on Amazon. It does not cost you any extra money. Amazon pays the fees that we get, and it helps us out a lot. So that's another sort of free way to help artists out whose work you enjoy. So let's see. The shop, I might see $30 in December from selling a couple of comics. The Gumroad, really, really hit or miss. I think I got my first check for $22, and I launched the Gumroad, and I want to say May, but I'm not super sure on that. And cons. Cons are where the money is for me. At MechaCon, I saw 1,500-ish. I was really hoping to see 2K, because that is a con that I've done for 7 years. But there have been a lot of changes in the alley. Not official changes, but just, you know, lax policy, non-enforcement. So I didn't see the money that I'd hoped that I would see from commissions. I sold 1.8K at MTAC, which is always a great con for me, and that's in Nashville. So I do get to keep the money that I would have spent on travel and hotel. And this might sound like big numbers to some of you guys, but I can't do a con every weekend because I do a lot of commissions, and I do freelance work, and I do comics. I just do too many things to do a con every weekend. And I'm not a big print seller. Like, the people who make big bucks at cons sell prints. I don't really sell prints. I sell mini prints. My margins are just not very good. For every con where I might sell $1,000 worth of stuff, I really spent about $500 making that stuff. The margins on 7-inch Kara, I pay $9 per book. I can't get it lower right now because it is small run and self-published. And I charge $15 for the book and $20 if you want a sketch. Not making money hand over fist. But that's the artist life, right? So, and I know I'm not alone in this. I know if I launch Kara as a webcomic, which I desperately want to do, the pages are done, the pages are lettered. I have like a 100-page backlog, but I'm waiting on that part of the site to get built. I could do Project Wonderful ads. I would sell more books. I could be more involved in the community. I understand that. There are just time limitations that come from doing freelance and doing a bunch of YouTube stuff and doing a bunch of blog stuff and this, that, and another thing. And sometimes it's hard to take that leap and focus on something new because it takes away time from the things that do make you some money, even if it's not very much money. So that was vlog number 3. I hope you guys learned something from it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there are vlog topics that you would like to see me talk about, or if you'd like me to show you things, leave a comment below. I want this to be a communicative thing. I want us to have a relationship through this. This is intended for me to get to know you guys better and for you guys to get to know me better. So take the time and leave me a comment. Please be nice. You can say something negative, but say it in a nice way, right? Because I'm a human and I read my comments and I respond to my comments. And when you're mean, that hurts my feelings because I'm a person and you wouldn't like me to be mean to you. And I'm not going to be mean to you. So let's just be respectful. And you guys have in general been really great. I haven't gotten a comment that I would say was nasty in months, but I I am trying to help teach people that it is not okay to talk to people like that on YouTube. So, you know, in order to do that, I have to present that sort of a front, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I am sorry I am so blinky. I am literally staring directly into a light. There just isn't anywhere better to record in my studio right now. And I thought about recording outside, and I might do that tomorrow. I am getting a haircut today, so I will look different tomorrow. Hooray! This is way too long, and it's just limp and gross. I mean, it's super shiny, it's clean, but it's flat and terrible. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another art sound off. Bye!